Well, the cage is completed and the interior is going back in the car. Only been about a year. It's taken some time. This was an S&W kit. It's 3 bars of an S&W kit now. I had all new bars bent for it. 34 feet of bars and over a couple 100 pounds of just the ones I had bent. Got the swing out kit. I forget who that was that had that swing out kit. It's way nicer than the S&W one as well. It's pretty sturdy. You can see where I come down, up through here, down into there. I put on some like vinyl wrap just to kind of clean that up. It was a little bit of a hack job to get that bar in there. And then welded down onto the frame. Right here in the back, sitting on some pedestals. See, I reinforced the frame. It's reinforced from here and around the corner, and it's sitting on this chunk of tubing. This is plated in the lateral support bar. Comes up. It's nice and tight up to the carpet. Bit of a lean on it back, so I have lots of seat room. This is a new bar too. It's bent back where the seats can fit in there nice. You can see it tucked all the way back there. Nice and tight right up against the window kind of pillar there. Where it come down through here. Not too happy about the hole in the dash. There's not much I could do there. On this dash I had to slide it in. And with the bars coming in on an angle, kind of heading that way, the way the windshield is, I ended up with a pretty big hole. I don't know if you can see it through the reflection. Don't know what I'm gonna do. It kind of looks like garbage. That being said, I might do something with it. I just don't know what now. I'll figure it out. I put cool mat, or was it cool it thermal mat, some sort, all the way from where my feet are, right up front, up and over and up the back and down the sides. Hopefully that helps with the car temps, and then the insulation on top of that. My methanol kit, this is the line. I'm replacing a line, it's just 1/4 inch air line. Well, this one says AEM, but I think I'll just throw a 1/4 inch air line in there. I wanted to get rid of it because cutting and welding, I didn't want any pinholes in it. My meth kit's there, and it just kind of comes through the interior, out and into the engine. Yeah, it's coming together. The bars coming down. A lot of guys end up landing them right here because this is kind of frame. But there's a brace that went all the way across, so I landed it right on the brace. And you can see I got about 1 inch there on each side. Actually doesn't take up too much hatch room. I'm only losing probably a couple inches on each side of it. My roof, well, it won't have gone anyway, but the roof, when it comes off, goes into those. I don't know, I might just lay it up against there somehow, bracket or something. Or probably just leave the roof on. Finally ditched the Bose system. I gotta run a different head unit, like a single den or something in there. I'm not much of a stereo guy, but need something. The old Bose system was, the amps are gone, and running on the factory cassette. The gauge cluster, I don't have the battery hooked up, but it's all rewired LEDs and some new halogens in there. A couple of them for the display screen. Well, they're not halogens, I forget what they are, but they're better. I had LEDs in there, they were just too bright. They were overpowering the unit, just starting to see other numbers behind numbers. Yeah, it's looking good. You can see the roof bar comes across nice and uptight there. My mirrors still works. It's right above the mirror. Touching it. Oh yeah, you gotta see this. Right there. That's from when I break axles. Finally punched a hole through the floor. You can actually see the axle in there. That shiny thing. That's my axle. So when I've been breaking them, they kind of flop around and puncture a hole. I didn't really notice that till I ripped the interior apart. That's the ABS unit. I didn't even know where it was in the car until I ripped it apart. It still works. Yeah, that's an update on the car. Gonna work on the seats tonight. I got a couple holes drilled. The front, I still have to drill the back ones. I was just playing around where I want it. I did cut off the original seat mounts because they were a stud and they didn't line up with the seats. Some guys say there's adapter brackets, but I wanted to be sitting on the floor. I had to do something. That being said, I don't know the rules on just bolting it, or I need plates. The car is metal from this line up and over to here. Everything this side is fiberglass, and that side's fiberglass too. So it has a bit of a bucket it kind of sits in the seat. I gotta figure that out, what to do there. Probably have to do that before I move on with the rest of the interior. Yeah, it's coming together. My other door bar, I'm just giving it a paint job. Flat black. I do have that vinyl wrap. Might wrap it too. Just because it's, I don't know, it takes a lot of wear, and my arm would be sitting right there and rubbing on it, so might as well have it where it won't wear off. I picked this up for the seats. Just one for now. I was gonna go two. It's the Race Quip harness. The cam lock one. That was a couple $100 at my local store, which is Edmonton. Man, this garage is a mess. Yeah, it's coming together. Still gotta mount my gauges. All kinds of interior parts kicking around. These things are gonna be a pain. Gonna have to hack that apart just to get it. I guess that'd be this side where the bars are. Yeah, nice and tight. Right there. You can see where I got the bar running as far as over as I can. Get more height, because the roof is actually up about this. It's comes down, it's thick, but it's hollow in there. For me to get more height, I could have slid this up and around the bend more up here. Maybe take this bend out so I can come up more like this and across. But then I'm sitting right here and it's hitting the top of my helmet. So that's where I opted to come out to the side. So yeah, you can see from there to there. And I think my helmet on, I'll be just above it. But it'll be to the side, so probably some padding on it. Yeah, it's looking real good. That's the update on the roll cage. Can't wait to get this car out down the track. Probably only needed a roll bar with it. I'm not even in the 10s right now. I should be in the 10s, so I'm hoping for a mid 1050 car out of this thing. This is an 850s cage, but I am doing 135 mile an hour. Being a manual transmission, I'm not getting much off the start, trying to keep the axles in this thing. So it's overbuilt, which is better than looking to add something later on if I keep going with this car. Yeah, that's completed. Year and 3 months. Car's been parked.